How exciting, guys. This is my first video that I am doing for 2017, and I thought that the first video that I am going to do for you is my best of 2016, because that's what I did last year and I found that you guys really liked it. It was a little bit different than doing a monthly favorites. It's just like a general overview of the whole year of what I've absolutely been loving, and it's taken me a little while just to get down to the nitty-gritty of which products were my general, everyday, day-to-day, absolute, couldn't live without products, and I feel pretty happy with the items that I have chosen. Now I'm going to go straight through and I am going to show you what it is that I have been loving. But before I do that, I just want to say I hope that you guys all had such a nice Christmas and a happy and safe New Year's. I have really missed being on YouTube. I had taken a little bit of time off. I wasn't anticipating on doing so, but you know, I just had such a busy in between Christmas and New Year and beginning of the year that I just thought, you know what, like I am not going to knock back doing things with my family and friends. I hope that you guys understand, but I had such a lovely time. Like I really enjoyed myself. I really relaxed and I really let go. Like it was just so good. Like we were just, you know, having drinks and having barbecues and just socializing, and it was just such a good time. So I'm really ready to jump back in to my New Year's and start filming more videos for you guys, because I really did miss it. But you know, I did enjoy having the time off also. If you want to know which products I have been absolutely obsessed with for the year of 2016, please keep on watching. So the first product that I want to show you is my primer, and it is the Tarte Clean Slate and Poreless Primer. So good, especially for people with large pores, which is what I have, and especially around this area right here. I feel like it's a really good spac filler. Like that's probably not the best word to use, but that's literally what this is, and it is just such a nice smooth base. And I don't know, like it fills in the lines. Like if you have any fine lines or wrinkles, it really removes any of those. So I am like super happy with this primer. Absolutely loved this primer this year. I absolutely pretty much used it every other day, and it is a 12-hour perfecting primer, and it literally, I could put it on and it would literally last all day. So that's what I love about that one. Next, I want to talk about foundation. Just favorite foundation that I had used for 2016 was my Hourglass Mineral Veil Stick Foundation, and it is exactly every single thing that Hourglass has literally set this foundation up to be. Like it is amazing. I could literally use it every day, beside the fact that it costs me $1 million. Like I think that they retail for about $79 or $80 or something like that, and I feel like that's a lot for an everyday foundation. But when I'm going somewhere, like on a Saturday night, or if I've got a wedding or anything that is actually special rather than day to day, this is definitely the foundation that I go for. It matches my skin absolutely perfectly. It stays on all day. It doesn't go cakey. It doesn't wear off. It doesn't make me go oily. And I don't know, like I just absolutely love this foundation. I really wanted to share this with you because this is definitely a holy grail for me. Also, I wanted to share a drugstore foundation with you, because I feel like even though the Hourglass one is really good and I highly recommend that, I wanted to share with you the Matte and Poreless by Maybelline. This is a drugstore foundation. It is super reasonably priced. I think it's like $22 or something from, I think, Priceline. I purchased it. I am in the shade 220 Natural Beige, and I just love this as an everyday foundation. I feel like it's great for when I'm going to work. The color matches perfectly. To be fair, I'm not really a fan of super matte foundations because I do have a more drier sort of skin, but I feel like this one is more a semi-matte, if that makes any sort of sense. But it really does blur my pores and it just matches my skin really nicely, and the durability of it is fantastic, and I really like this one. So if you are after a drugstore foundation, this is highly recommended. And out of these two, I really love these two. I honestly go for these on a, like, obviously an event sort of style, and this is more an everyday sort of style. And completely different price points, but also both fabulous in my eyes. Next, I want to talk about highlighter, concealer. Well, I really don't conceal a whole lot. I more just highlight, especially under my eyes, just to brighten areas up. And the product that I wanted to mention today is the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. It is my absolute favorite. This is my ride or die concealer. I have absolutely loved this concealer for 2016. Like, this has literally been my go-to. I really like it. Again, it is a more pricier concealer, but honestly, I wanted to be honest with you guys. This is literally what I've been using pretty much on an everyday basis. It is the Light Warm, and another holy grail product for me for 2016. So next I want to talk to you about powders. For my holy grail product for 2016 for my under eyes is the Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. When I'm wanting a really, really bright under eye and I really want to have that contoured sort of look, this is the one that I use. But I have to say, this has been pretty much an everyday staple for me for a good 6 months, I reckon. So I really wanted to share this with you because I absolutely love it. And my face powder that I like to use, or which is my holy grail face powder, is the Kat Von D Locket Tattoo Powder Foundation. It is a powder foundation, but if I am wanting a full coverage look, which is generally the sort of look that I go for, like, I try to be natural, but it's just not me. And in this new year, I've decided I am not going to try and do things that are just not me. If I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. If I want to have a full face of makeup at 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to do it. And you know what? I'm not going to feel bad about it because it's my thing. So it's not for everybody. It is good because I feel like it just sets your makeup in place. It doesn't let it go anywhere. And it just gives you that really nice, seamless finish. I've had this obviously for such a long time because you would have seen it in one of my videos that I did, which was a one branded makeup look for the Kat Von D. And that's honestly how long I've had it. And I don't know, I just fell back in love with it in the last, I don't know, probably 8 months or so. Like since April, I reckon I've been using it and I absolutely love it. You don't need to be super heavy-handed with it, like especially if you're using like a full face of foundation. But even so, like I just use it sometimes if I just want a little bit of coverage, but also without using any liquid foundation. I just sort of pop that on just to give myself a little bit of a, I don't know, brightened up look, or I guess. But yeah, this is my holy grail powder foundation, which I've been absolutely loving. Okay, so I'm now onto eyebrows, and I'm pretty sure, like, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you would know which is my absolute favorite. It was probably exactly the same as what it was in 2016 because really not much has changed. I did bleach my eyebrows there for a hot minute and I absolutely loved it, but I have gone for a more natural look, so I'm back onto my old way of doing my eyebrows, and it is the Fluid Line Brow Gel in the Deep Dark Brunette. I absolutely love this product. Like, I think I've been using this brow powder or this brow gel for honestly so long, like literally so long. And I've bought so many other different products, but nothing quite just adds to this. And if I can share one thing with you guys, it would be this. Like, it is amazing. Like, I absolutely love it. And for as long as brows will be in, this is how long I'll be using it, because I really can't seem to think that anything is going to replace this. So if you guys are after it, well, if you guys are actually into like the quite full-on dramatic eyebrows, then give this a go. You will need to have like a brow brush. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills with the spoolie on the end, and I just use it with this, and it is absolutely fantastic. That spoolie brush, that eyebrow brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills is also fantastic. So if you are after a eyebrow brush, I highly recommend that. It is worth the $40 or whatever it is, because I've had mine now for about 2 years and I'm obsessed with it. And I've tried other ones, like I've tried MAC, I can't even remember, just like the Priceline brands, and they're just not stiff enough. They're not, I don't know, clean enough. And it looks like this. It's got like your spoolie on the end and just the little angled brush up the top. All my writing has been well and truly faded off. But yeah, this, I highly recommend this brush, and I use it with my gel, and I get fleeky brow. It was really hard for me to decide what palettes, so I really want you to appreciate what palettes that I'm going to show you because it took me so long. But the first one that I wanted to show you, which is, oh, it is my number one. Like I will struggle to find a palette that absolutely ever will compare to my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Now this is probably my third Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette, but this by far has to be my absolute favorite. Like this whole color palette just literally screams my name. Like from the oranges all the way to these warm, light, taupey golden tones. I can't even. Like these are just so yummy. They're just so yummy. Like I just love it. I use this every day. Every single day I use this, whether it be just for one color, whether it be just for a transition shade. I do use this every day. And so if you guys were ever thinking about getting any Anastasia Beverly Hills palette and you are able to get your hands on this, I would highly recommend this palette. I absolutely love it. Second palette that I really wanted to show you, and I couldn't not because it's probably close second to my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and it is my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Now, I actually got this about 6 months ago, like maybe even longer. Like one of my girlfriends, she actually went to Hawaii, and I said to her, can you please pick this up for me if you're able to? I know it's really new, but like if you manage to find it, can you grab it? And she did. And I don't know how it was or why it was. I was the lucky one that was able to get my hands on it, especially here in Australia, but I was so appreciative that I was able to get this palette that I really wanted to make use of it, and I quickly fell in love with it, and it wasn't even forced to fall in love. Like again, can we just take a minute just to look at these goddamn colors? Like hello, look at them, look at how pretty they are. They're so nice. I love them. It's so pretty. Like even the shimmers, like I'm not even into shimmer and I use these. Like it's ridiculous. Like it is the most amazing palette. I just love it. I don't know what it is, but I just love it. But as you guys, if you guys are makeup lovers like I am, you would have seen that Too Faced has actually launched a complete range of Sweet Peach. So you guys will be able to get your hands on this palette hopefully sooner rather than later. So hopefully, I know that our stockist that we have here in Australia is mecca.com.au. So go onto their website, keep an eye out and see, you know, what Too Faced products, because I am pretty much a Too Faced addict. So anything from that range is awesome to me. But yeah, out of these two palettes, these have to be my most used palettes for 2016. I'm going to talk to you about two other products, and it is a liquid eyeliner and it is the Kat Von D Trooper Liner. I really don't feel like I have to say very much about this. Like if you guys watch my videos, you will know how much I'm obsessed with it. And also I wanted to mention my Benefit Roller Lash. As usual, if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that these two are just ridiculously staple items of mine. I don't feel like I need to explain them too much because you know how much I love them. Okay, so next I wanted to talk to you about bronzers, and my first bronzer that I wanted to show you, I feel like I'm cheating a little bit because I really wanted to share this product, and I've had it for so long, but it is the Mineralized Skin Finish in Gold Deposit. This has to be probably one of my most used bronzers. I absolutely love how it just has that really nice bronzy sort of tone, but it has a bit of a shimmer in it. And I don't know, like I always loved a good matte bronzer, but lately I'm just feeling like, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting over it or I'm just needing a change. And I feel like this bronzer has been such a nice change, like just really lightly on the skin. It just picks up in a certain lightness of areas. It's been really nice just to sort of, like even in the winter when I just do like a nice wing liner and some fluffy lashes and I just stick a bit of bronzer on, it's just fantastic. Like I absolutely love it. Like it has been a really good product of mine that I wanted to share with you guys, especially now coming into the warmer months. Yeah, I really like this one. Another product that I wanted to share with you guys is the MAC blush in the shade Harmony. And it is like an ashy sort of taupey brown. I feel like I don't wear a lot of blushes, but when I do wear blushes, this has to be probably my most go-to one because it's not so in your face. I don't really like anything too pink. I don't really like anything too peachy. Like, I don't know, I'm just really not into blushes. I feel like it makes me look old. Does anybody else feel like that? Like, I feel like blushes are like an 80s thing. I don't know why. I don't know why. I've just got this in my head that it's just like a, I don't know, like an 80s look. But yeah, if I am going to wear a blush, this is definitely a go-to blush of mine. I wear it really regularly. Whenever I go out on a Saturday night, I definitely use it. And it is the shade Harmony, if I didn't mention that before. I think I did, but yeah. So again, I'm going to mention something that I feel like all my regular viewers are going to be like, oh, of course it is. But it is the Balm Mary Luminizer highlighter, and it has been my most used highlighter. Like, I can't even open it. It literally is just honestly all over the shop. Like, I've got crumbles, I've got everything, but I cannot live without this. I wear this every single day. Even if I don't have any foundation on, I always stick it on. I've tried so many different highlighters, and this has to be probably by far my number one. It is my number one, and it is my number one most used of 2016. Eyelashes. Eyelashes are a funny thing for me. Now, I wanted to share a pair that is definitely a staple pair of mine. I always make sure that I have a backup of at least 10 of them because I use them a lot for my makeup looks for girls that I do makeup for, and it is the Red Cherry Lashes in 523. I really like how they're sort of a bit piecier. I don't know, they just look a little bit more natural than a lot of them. I find with my eye shape, I really can't wear too long. Like, they just make my eyes look really small, so I need to have like a medium length eyelash, and I like them to be like spidery sort of looking, and I just feel like these ones suit my eyes. I do wear these during the day. I also wear them at night if I am wanting a little bit more of a natural look, but these are a good everyday, day-to-day sort of eyelash look if you are someone who does wear eyelashes every day. These are fantastic and I love them. They're number 523 again from Red Cherry. So I have to say, it was really hard again. The lipsticks were really hard. So I wasn't even going to fight it. I just wanted to share with you guys my 3 most used lipsticks of 2016. So the first one that I wanted to share with you, which is my absolutely number one, and it is from Jeffree Star, and it is in the shade Celebrity Skin. This is just like a nice nudie sort of color. I wear this pretty much on a day-to-day. This is more of like a peachy sort of nude rather than a pinky nude. It is just good. It suits my skin. I really like this color. It's not too light, it's not too dark. It's kind of it's kind of fab. Like, it's kind of like the perfect nude for me anyway. So that's my first liquid lipstick that I wanted to share. The second liquid lipstick I wanted to share is Kylie Cosmetics, and it is in the shade Cocoa K. This is my pink nude. I feel like I need to have like a pink nude and I need to have like a peach nude, so it's almost like I get the best of both worlds. But if I am going to go for a pinky nude, this is definitely the one that I will go for. I do actually really like the consistency of Kylie Cosmetics. Like, I know that she is a Kardashian and all the rest of it, but I like them. Like, I just think that they're good. Like, and even for the price point of them as well, like, they're all much of a muchness. Like, she doesn't charge any more or any less than anyone else does, so I feel like it's pretty fair. And, you know, Kylie Jenner aside, I actually like her brand. I like her products. I haven't tried her eyeshadow palettes, but I've got a couple of her lipsticks and I've got a few of her lip glosses, and there's really not much to say, like, other than I do enjoy it. And the last, probably, actually, I reckon that this one is probably my most used because I do wear it a lot when I go out. And it is Too Faced Melted Matte, and it is in the shade Evil Twin. It is a very uncommon color to pick as their most used, but I love a good dark lip. I use it all the time. I find it just, when you have blonde hair, it's really hard to get away with wearing a lot of color, reds, pinks. Like, I feel like sometimes I feel like I look a little bit trashy, and that's not to say that everybody like looks like that. That's just my personal opinion of how I feel like I look. And if I'm gonna wear a lipstick, I want to feel like I look nice. I don't want to feel like I'm, you know, on a 5-day bender and half of my makeup's coming off, because that's how I feel sometimes. Like I'll put it on and I'm like, I feel like Barbie gone wrong or something. So with a dark lip, I don't know whether it's the contrast of the blonde or what it is, but I just really love it. I really love the look of a good dark lip, and this is definitely my most go-to dark lip. It is like almost like a deep purpley chocolate sort of tone. So it's more of like a purpley cool tone chocolate rather than like a reddy sort of color. I don't know, it's really good. These are my 3 favorites. They're the most used liquid lipsticks of 2016. So let me know your thoughts on your liquid lipsticks. You tell me what your favorites are, because I'm always after some new lipsticks and I just love them. So let me know down below what your liquid lipstick favorites are, because I'm always curious and interested in trying new things. So if you can recommend me something, I would love it. Okay, next for finishing prep, all of the above spray, I'm going to mention my Mario Badescu. Now, this is such a multi-purpose product for me. Like I spray it onto prep, I spray it on to make my skin dewy after my foundation, and I just use it as a good refreshing spray. Like, I don't know, like it's only $25 from Mecca, and it is just such a fab thing. It's from Mario Badescu. It is the Rose Water Spray. It is such a reasonably priced product, but yeah, it's just a really good all-rounder. And I find that for priming my skin, for after my skin, for setting it, and just for a good mist, like just to sort of dewify my makeup, it's just fabulous. And the fact that I can do all of it with this one product is awesome for me, especially when I'm traveling. It just cuts down, I don't know, like the less you pack the better. So it just cuts down your packing of like your makeup bag. So, but this is actually for all skin types, so it's just great for everybody. It's even good just if you're not wearing makeup and you just want to have a bit of like a moisturizer on your face without putting, I don't know, a facial or anything on there. But yeah, I use this every single day, so I felt like I really needed to share this with you guys, because this is the best kept secret ever. And then for hair care products, I wanted to mention something that I think I've mentioned it in a video before, but it's probably one of my most used hair care items, and it is from Schwarzkopf, and it is the Blonde Me Shine Enhancing Conditioning Spray, and it has like little shimmer drops in it. I don't know if you can sort of see it. This is like probably my 5th bottle. I actually spray this in when my hair is wet. I spray it in when my hair's dry like this, after, if I just want a little bit of extra shine spray. I feel like with the conditioning and the shine, it really soaks in the moisture, but it doesn't make it greasy, which is why I really like it. It just gives that really nice soft feeling, like especially for you blondes out there, you would understand what I'm talking about. I feel like sometimes your hair can just look dehydrated without actually having to do anything to it. Like sometimes, like I go weeks without straightening my hair and it still looks dull. This just adds that shine into it that you feel like you're lacking. It just adds the luster to it. And I honestly, like I've said, this is probably my 5th bottle of it, and I honestly can't get enough of it, and I can't recommend this enough. This is a daily product that I've been using in 2016. So if you want something that's really nice, really shiny, really conditioning, this is the product for you. Okay, so I'm going to go on to skincare now, and I just want to share a few things with you guys. My facial remover, I wanted to share something. Like, it is a product that has been bouncing around YouTube quite a lot, especially in the beauty community. Like, everyone seems to be using it, but I really wanted to give it a go, and I did try it out, and it is the Clinique Take Off the Day Balm. Just one of those products that's really good for dehydrated skin. I feel like it just melts my makeup off, and before I'm about to jump in the shower, I just put it all over my face. It literally melts my makeup off, and I feel like it just, I don't know, sometimes I feel like using makeup wipes seem to like pull and tug at the skin, whereas by using this, you're just using your fingers, you're lightly rubbing it off, and it just removes everything. So I'm really happy with this. I've actually had it since I think maybe February, and I use it every day, and I absolutely love it, and I would highly recommend that product also. I have a day moisturizer and I have a night moisturizer, and it is from the brand Nerium. Now the day one is the white bottle and the night one is this color. It is a age-defying moisturizer. Nerium is a new product that has just been released in Australia. It is actually come from America, and it is a age-defying moisturizer, and let me tell you something, that it is. It is on the pricier side, but let me tell you something right now. I owe this product everything. It has removed fine lines from my face. It has dramatically reduced my pores on my skin. It has been such a blessing for me, because you guys have heard me talk before about my pores. It has always been such a troubled area, and I really hated it. I really feel self-conscious about it, especially wearing so much makeup all the time. Like, it just only adds to the dramatic look of them. And I feel like using these on a daily basis, they're like a month-long product usage. So you use it every single night for a month and you start to notice a difference straight away. You apply it to the skin once you have cleansed, and then you do about 4 pumps and you generously rub it all over your face. I usually will put the day one on prior to doing my primer, as you would normally, and my night one I always put it on right before I'm about to go to bed. But I can't tell you the last time that I have been able to say that a product has literally lived up to everything that it's ever spoken about, and this is definitely is it. So I have a stockist who you can actually purchase it through, so I'm going to link that down below. So if you guys are interested or want more information about it, you can jump onto the website and have a bit of a read. It's really interesting. And that comes to the end of my best of beauty for 2016. I just really cannot believe how fast that year just flew by. Like, I feel like it was honestly just yesterday that I just filmed it. Like, like, I actually even remember what I was doing, where I was sitting, what I was wearing, right up to down to the detail. It's just crazy. Like, it's so funny. Like, everybody talks about how 2016 was such a terrible year, and, you know, that they had, you know, such a bad time and all the rest of it. But I honestly, I really can't sit here and say that it was a bad year for me. Like, I actually feel like 2016 was a really good year to me, and I just really feel like that personally and professionally I had a really good 2016. So I'm not going to sit here and tell anyone that I didn't. And I just really want to say thank you guys for supporting me over the last 12 months, watching my videos and being so supportive and, you know, giving me such lovely feedback. It's just really nice to see that there are people out there that are watching my videos and really enjoy it. And I just wanted to take the opportunity to say thank you, because I really do appreciate it. And I hope to be able to make more videos for you guys in the future, and I hope that you guys also had a lovely year and it was a great year for you guys too. I feel like, you know, everybody has bad years and everybody has good years. It's just what you make of it. So here's to the next 12 months, and I hope more great things have happened for the both of us in the best of beauty for 2017. So I really look forward to sharing this year with you guys and being able to get to know you guys and you get to know me and make more videos and create a bigger family. So if you did enjoy this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you did, and if you are not already subscribed to my little online family, please make sure you do. The little bell button is there, so if you'd like to hit that to be notified when I upload, you will get a little notification on your phone. But until next time, I will see you in my next video, which will be hopefully very soon, and I'll talk to you guys then. See you later, guys. Bye.